What's up, everybody? Good morning and welcome to the no pun intended game of the week. You have the number three Cal Golden Bears are undefeated right now, going against the number 18 Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. These guys are both in the conference together in the Big Ten. We did a lot of change around in the league. So these two guys are in the Big Ten trying to get that first conference. Well, Tech has a conference win already, but Cal's trying to get their first conference win of the league. So it's going to be a good matchup right here. You got Georgia Tech, got a really good ball club, but you are also facing a Cal team that has the number one defense currently in the league. They're number one in pass, number 7 in rushing, number 1 as far as the scoring defense. They have given up the fewest rushing touchdowns this season. So it's going to be a fun one right here. Let's see what these guys are going to do. These guys been talking trash a lot, so we're going to see can these guys put on a good show for everybody in the first commentated game of the week. And this is the first of many games that's going to get called in this league. So if you are not a part of the league, get ready to tune in. It's going to be fun. As you see, both teams are getting onto the field right now. Let these guys kick off, and here we go. Let's see who's going to get the ball first. We will get ready to see the Georgia Tech offense first, led by Haynes King. And before we get to him, Haynes King currently has 1,800 yards passing. He has 20 touchdowns on the season, only 8 interceptions. He's been mobile as well. He's had 3 rushing touchdowns on the regular season also. Here goes the kick. He's going to bring it out. This is going to be Chase Lane. He's going to get it to the 17, and that's where Georgia Tech's going to take over. So let's see what this offense can cook up right here. Again, this Tech offense is facing the number 1 defense in the league. So I can't wait to see what these guys game plan for against this Georgia Tech offense. As you see the stat line on both sides, Tech is averaging 16 first downs a game. Here comes Haynes King. Hands it off. Jamal Haynes is going to get stuffed after a gain of nothing. That is Ryan Yates on the tackle. And Jamal Haynes, he's had 515 yards rushing and 1 touchdown on the regular season to this point. But both of these guys do get their running backs involved in this scheme. So you're going to see a lot of their running backs in this game. Here goes 2nd down and 10. Haynes King drops back, looks. It's going to be caught. That's Eric Singleton Jr. with a reception. Gain of 17 and a first down for Georgia Tech. That was a very risky throw that could have been picked off, but he gets the completion. Eric Singleton on the season so far, he has 314 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Here we go. Haynes King drops back. He's going to take a screen. He's going to get a Jamal Haynes, who's going to get a couple. Oh, breaks a nice tackle to the 50, to the 47. That's another first down inside Cal territory. And that's 2 big plays back-to-back for this Georgia Tech passing offense. And Jamal Haynes, he don't score a lot as far as in the passing attack, but he does make an impact on this team. Here we go. Hands it off. It's going to be a trick play. Singleton looking, going to throw it to Haynes King. He's going to catch it and gain 5 yards. Nice trick play on first down and got a nice little gain out of it. But you got to credit the Cal defense. They were all over that play. We got 2nd down and 5. Got the 42-yard line. They're not really in field goal range at this point. See what they dial up here. Here goes a receiver in motion. Here goes the touch pass. And this is going to be Eric Singleton Jr., who has a first down and then some inside the 25 to the 23. Good start already for the Georgia Tech offense. Antoine checking in and saying he's so scared. Throw the ball downfield. It was open. Hey, man, that's one of the users in the league. That is Mizzou. You will probably see him in a string at some point in the regular season or even in the playoffs. Here goes the handoff. It goes to play action, excuse me. Looking, the play's dead. It's going to be incomplete. Second down and 10. Good defense right there. So already productive drive for Georgia Tech. If they got to get some points regardless on this drive. Second down and 10 for Tech inside the 25. Got to get to the 13 for first. Here goes another motion. He's going to hand it off. Jamal Haynes is going to get a gain of about 4 yards, make that third down and 6. They are inside the red zone now. Last week, Jamal Haynes had 9 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown. Here goes the third down attempt coming up. Got to get to the 13, as I mentioned, to get it first. Here goes a RPO. He's going to get close to the first down. That looked like there's going to be Avery Boyd on the catch, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that is. They make that 4th down and 1 coming up. Let's see what they dial up here on 4th and short. Looks like it's going to be Wildcat formation for Georgia Tech. Hands it off. He will get the first down, a gain of 4. Make that first down and go. As you see, these are 2 of the best running backs in the league at this point. Both of these guys have been in the top rankings as far as rushing. So we go first and goal at the 10. Really long drive to start this game off so far for Georgia Tech. Here goes the end around to Eric Singleton. He's going to gain nothing on that play. Actually could have lost a yard there, but it's going to be second and goal at the 10. Once again, this is a very tough defense to score against. They haven't given up a lot. Hands it off. It goes to RPO. He's going to Singleton. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that's a great opening drive for the Yellow Jackets. Eric Singleton was heavily involved in that drive. That is his 4th receiving touchdown of the season. Kick is up. It is good. Make that 7-0 11 play, 83-yard drive, 3 minutes and 5 seconds, but it ends in a Georgia Tech touchdown. We are getting ready to see the Cal offense step onto the field. Bringing it out is going to be, he's going to get to the 20, Yes, right at the 20, and here comes Cal's offense, led by quarterback Chandler Rogers. He has 1,722 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, and only 5 interceptions on the year. This Georgia Tech crowd is rocking this stadium right here. They want to get this ranked win. They hand it off to Jaden Ott, who gets it outside. He's going to gain about 6 yards. And Jaden Ott's been having a great season, as you see above, 746 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns. He's arguably one of the better running backs in the country. Let's see how he performs today. Second down and 4. Rogers is changing some things at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. He's looking. He goes deep. He got hit, and that's going to get picked off. Unfortunately, that's an interception right there, and Georgia Tech will take back over. He got a lot of pressure. That was Clayton Powell-Lee on the interception, and Georgia Tech will take over at the 41-yard line. So let's see, can Tech capitalize off that interception? Here goes a toss play, and that's going to gain a yard. I think that was Traven Cooley on that run. That's the senior out of North Carolina. He only got a yard out of that play. Let's see, can Georgia Tech capitalize and go up by double digits or actually add on to this lead? Either way. Second down and 9. Here goes the toss. Here goes the handoff to Jamal Haynes. He loses 2 yards. Make that third down and 11. This has been a interesting start to this game. Georgia Tech's been converting on third down, though. So we're going to see how they adjust right here. We got third down and 11 coming up right here.
Quarterback checking off.
Drops back. Haynes King is looking. He's going to throw, and that's picked. Oh, he caught it by Avery Boyd. I cannot believe they gave him that completion. He couldn't have read it to perfection better than he did, and he still gets the completion for a first down to the 43. I think he tricked everyone on that play. Here goes Avery Boyd in motion. Here goes the QB blast, and Haynes King going to get 8 yards. That's the end of the first. Georgia Tech is up 7-0, and they are marching. As you see the current conference standings, Boise State is 2-0 in the conference. You got Georgia Tech is right behind. This is Cal's first game within the conference. Here we go. Like a drop back. He gets it underneath to Seether. That's going to be a first down, gain of 3. And Brett Seether, he has 237 and 4 touchdowns so far on the season. He's another factor in this pass attack for Georgia Tech. Hands it off. Jamal Haynes is going to go nowhere. He's actually going to lose a yard. So make that 2nd and 11. As you see, our early projected bracket is not finalized right now. But as you see, Boston College, one of the teams in the league, they are right now in that rankings. Arizona right now currently projected to be number 1, but a lot will change, of course. 2nd down and 11 at the 33. Here goes Haynes King. He throws out the pocket. He's going to throw that away. Incomplete. Make that 3rd down and 11. They got to get to the 22 for first. So can they get, or will they try to get in makeable field goal range? That's another thing we'll see right here. Haynes King drops back, looking, takes a shot. It is caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And I believe that was Malik Rutherford. It is. That is his 6th touchdown on the season. And Georgia Tech takes a 13-0 lead, pending an extra point. Kick is up. It is good. Make that 14-0. Another 8-play, 58-yard drive. Took 2 minutes and 7. Now Cal is definitely going to have to step it up on offense. They had that unfortunate end to their last drive. Let's see what they do now. He's going to bring it out the end zone, gets it to the 22 to be exact. And let's see what Cal's offense do in response here. As you see, currently Cal is projected to play Kentucky in the first round. As you see, those some of the first brackets coming out as far as the league. He hands it off. Jaden Ott gets a nice carry. He's going to get a gain of 3. That's one of the key things. You can't get away from your offense if you're Kyle here. I know it's 14-0, but I mean, you still got a lot of game ahead of you. 2nd down and 7 coming up. In motion. Here goes Rogers. He's looking. He takes the underneath. That's going to be caught. Actually going to be a loss of 3 on that play. Make that 3rd down and 10. They got to get to the 22 for first. Also, just to give you a heads up for this lead, with them trailing by double digits, they will possibly can go in 4-down territory if they want to. Here goes Rogers. He's incomplete. The pressure was coming. Will they? Oh, they're going to punt it. Okay. Georgia Tech is off to a hot start right now. Here goes the punt. And there's Cooley to bring it. You see to the 40. He gets to midfield, to the 50, to the 45, 40. Is he going to house this? Down to the 29-yard line is Trey Cooley. And Tech gets great field position. Oh my goodness. This is Tech is off to a great start in this game.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've jumped on them.
Let's see, can they capitalize on the great return? In motion goes Eric Singleton. He takes underneath, and Eric Singleton gets a gain of 2. As you see right now, Tech has had the ball a lot in this game. So this Cal defense is going to come up and make a play. Second and 8. He goes underneath, and that's going to be Chase Lane, who's going to make a move and gets it 1st and 10 right at the 10. I'm surprised it wasn't 1st and goal.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him,
so 1st and 10 at the 10. Can Tech make this a 20-point lead? Here goes Haynes. He's going to score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. You could have asked for a better start if you're Georgia Tech. And now the lead is up to 20-0. 2:34 left in the second. There's still a lot of game to go, but Cal's going to have to score. They're going to score this next drive. Kick is good. 21-0 Georgia Tech out to a commanding lead to start as we get closer to half. Here goes the kick. There's going to be Najee Hunter on the return. Got to get to the 21. Here goes the Cal offense. Hopefully this Cal offense can get going. As you see, the stats kind of is misleading right now because they barely had the ball, to be brutally honest. So 1st and 10 for Cal. Right now, how do they capitalize off of this hot start? Let's see. Chandler Rogers gets the completion. And that's going to be down inside the 47 for a 1st down. That completion is to Jonathan Brady for 32 yards. And finally, a positive play for the Cal offense. Just before the 2-minute timeout is coming up right here. Let's see what this Cal offense can do finally in Georgia Tech off territory. Rogers is looking. He's going to throw to the tight end. That's going to be caught to the 30, right at the 30. That's the 2-minute timeout. That's Jack Injuries for a 1st down. 2-minute warning, but Cal is marching.
Always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30.
Here we go. Chandler Rogers play action. Rolls out the pocket. Is he going to run? He's going to get a 2-yard gain. That's good defense right there because that like it was going to be much more than 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Here goes Rogers. He takes it to Jaden Ott. 1st down inside the 20 to the 17. So the first productive drive of the day for the Cal offense. Let's see, can these guys score right here? They will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, by the way. Here goes the fake toss. He goes to Jaden Ott. He's going to get the catch. Inside the 10, to the 5, to the 2, 1st and goal for Cal. What a response by this Cal offense. So 1st and goal. Can they punch it in the end zone here? Jaden Ott, touchdown Cal. That is his 10th touchdown of the regular season for Jaden Ott. And Cal gets back in this game. And they need it in the worst way possible. Kick is good. Make it 21-7. Tech is still in the lead. But that's a 6-play, 1 minute and 22-second drive for 79 yards. That ended in the touchdown. Let's see, can Tech extend this lead before the half? Cooley's going to bring it out the end zone. He's going to get hit at the 15. As you see, Tech has had the ball a long time in this game. Let's see, can they keep the pressure on this Cal defense.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far.
First and 10. Here goes Haynes King. He's looking. He's going to get sacked. And that's going to be Nate Burrell on the sack. That's a big stand for the defense so far. I don't know if Kyle's going to use their timeouts here. And they will. I was wondering when that timeout was going to get used.
Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Second down and 20. If you're Tech, you don't want to force nothing here. Here goes Haynes King. He gets the completion, and that's going to be Jamal Haynes. Third down and 14, the second timeout for Kyle to come right there. They got to get to the 25 to get a first down.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense.
Third and 14. They've been pretty productive on third down in this game so far. Here goes Haynes King. He's going to run. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 4, the third and final timeout for Cal. But the beauty of it is in college, Cal has the ball, gets the ball. They don't have any timeouts. But every first down that you get, you have the opportunity to stop the clock. And that's going to be Naziah Hunter. And he's going to get to the 44. So I would say they probably need about a good 25 to 30 yards to get in field goal range. But if you're Tech's defense, you can't give up any points right here.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2
They're backing off in coverage. Play clock under 10.
This is an important possession. Yeah, it's important to create that.
Here goes Chandler Rogers. He's looking. He got Jay Knott. That's going to be a first down to the 40-yard line.
At this deficit, this could be where the game turns right here.
So again, they are in field goal range. Here goes Chandler Rogers. He gets the completion. That's an incomplete pass. That's not a bad thing if you're Kyle. Because with no timeouts, you really are trying to get. Let's see what these guys are going to do. Are they going to try to stay in the middle of the field? They're going to try to get. See what they're going to dial up here. They are right at the 40-yard line. This is not typical field goal territory, especially on this game. Chandler Rogers is going to get hit. The ball came out late, and fortunately, that was not picked off. So third down is coming up. They are saying that the field goal target range for the kicker is the 32, but we'll see.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Third and 10 at the 40. And Tech is going to take a timeout that's actually going to give them a benefit to go back and see what they're going to call here.
Now facing a third and long.
Third down and 10. Got to get to the 30. But are they just going to play for the... Here goes pressure again. That's going to be incomplete. Make that fourth down and 10. Will Cal go for it, or will they just punt it, knowing they got the ball to start the third quarter? They're going to punt. Kind of difficult when you don't have a lot of time on your hands before the half, so
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
they're going to punt it and play safe. That's smart. You got the ball to start the third quarter. You don't want to take any chances. And 7 seconds left. What does Georgia Tech do? Do they try to go get some more points before the half, or do they just take it to the half and be up 14? Look like they're gonna take it easy. This is a wildcat formation.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient.
Jamal Haynes is in the backfield.
They'll throw it on first down.
Jamal Haynes is throwing the football. And Haynes King will only get 6 yards. That's your first half with number 18 Georgia Tech leading 21-7. If you're just getting into this game, Tech scored on the opening drive. Cal threw an interception, and Tech capitalized with another touchdown to go up 14-0. Tech actually had a 21-0 lead. Cal scored before the half. They just had the ball to start at the end of the second quarter, but of course, you don't really have a lot to do when you don't have timeout. So they get the ball to start the third quarter. Najee Hunter's not going to bring it out, and that's where Cal's going to take over. First and 10 at the 25. Here goes the handoff to Jaden Ott. He's going to gain 5 yards. Again, you got the whole playbook still ahead of you. You're only down 14, and you got the ball to start this third quarter. Hands it back off to Jaden Ott. Jaden Ott gets loose. That's going to be a first to the 45, and luckily that didn't become a house call because it really could have been. As you see, Jaden Ott is becoming a big part of this game plan to start the third quarter.
Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives.
Here goes Chandler Rogers. He's going to go to Jaden Ott. He gets it outside. Jaden Ott's going to gain 3 yards. So far, this has been the Jaden Ott drive. Let's see, can they make something of this drive right here? Second and 7. Changing the play up at the line of scrimmage right now, as you can see. Here goes Rogers. Pressure's coming, and he's going to get hit incomplete, make that 3rd down and 7. That Georgia Tech defense is getting some pressure in this game. We talked about the Cal defense today, but Tech's defense has come to play. 3rd and 7. They gotta get, I believe, to the 47 to convert this. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's a 45. Looking, Chandler Rogers. Oh, it was incomplete. I'm probably sure they're going for it on 4th down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field.
I think he's probably wondering, can he go for it? He can. You are able to go for it in the second half. There is no 4th down rule.
Things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Let's see what gets dialed up here. Oh, he's going to punt. And Antoine Carroll said, County recruited all. Yes, they do. That offensive line is getting destroyed today. And they're going to fair catch it to the 24. As you see, normally, this Cal defense is big, has had big takeaways and everything. They've only had 1 sack in this game. So that tells you Georgia Tech game plan for this team.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field.
1st and 10. Play clock is under 10. He's going to hand it off to Jamal Haynes, and Haynes is going to get a 1st down gain of 11. If you're Tech, you just got to play smart ball. You cannot allow this game to get back close. Here goes the end around to Malik Rutherford, and Rutherford's going to break a tackle and gain 5 yards. Second down and 10 coming up. And 5 coming up. That gets you 45 for a 1st down. Receiver going in motion. Haynes King is looking. Haynes King takes the underneath. That's Jamal Haynes, who's going to be a yard short of the 1st down. If you're Kyle, if you could get a stop, that'd be huge. They got to stop the start in the second half, in the first half, excuse me. But, I mean, they didn't have any timeout, so it was kind of hard to really capitalize on it. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
We might know if they plan to go for they call here.
Will this be a QB blast? I think that's what Kyle's prepping for. And they were right. And he just barely got the first down.
First down for this offense.
And as you see, that wear and tear is up for Haynes King. If you don't play college football, that means that if a player continues to have wear and tear, they could end up getting injured because you're overusing them. Hands it off. There goes Jamal Haynes. He's going to get loose. He loses the ball. And Cal recovers.
I love those smashes.
And Noel Williams, the senior, is coming up with the fumble recovery. Can Cal capitalize?
Hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Golden opportunity right here for Cal. Chandler Rogers looking, and the pressure's coming. That's going to be intentional grounding. That Georgia Tech defense is getting after him. Make that 2nd and 21. This Georgia Tech defense has surprisingly come to play in this game. He goes, Rogers takes the throw. It's going to be picked off. And that's going to be Tatum. That might be 6, though it's not. I don't know why he cut back. That's going to make it inside the 30. For the third, and that's another takeaway for this Georgia Tech defense. Can they put this game away? It's 1:58 to go, still the fourth quarter, but if you can possibly go up by 3 scores, this might be over. Here goes Jamal Haynes. Gain of 4. 9 carries for 38 yards. He had to earn every yard in this drive. I can promise you that. But the story of this game has been that Georgia Tech defensive line. They have really come to play today. Second down and 6. And that's a timeout for Georgia Tech. I don't think they like what they saw. As we get under a minute and a half left in the third quarter, as you see, Tech is trying to put this thing away. This will be their second, I believe, Big Ten win to start this season. That'd be huge as far as the playoff implications later on. Play action. Haynes King gets the completion, and that's Malik Rutherford for a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit.
Here we go. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Haynes King is looking. He should have had an interception just then, but good knockout by the Cal secondary.
That's your goal. Separate man.
That was a dangerous throw.
Give him something to think about.
2nd and 10 at the 19. Got to get to the 9 for a first down.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Here goes the receiver in motion. Here goes Jamal Haynes. Can he stay to the outside? He can't. Make that 3rd and 12.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell.
I think this game, the best thing for Jamal Haynes in this game so far has been running inside running outside is not really helping him in this game. 3rd and 12 coming up. Again, they got to get to the 9. And they got to beat somebody on Malik Rutherford because I believe he might be wide open if they don't make an adjustment. Let's see. 3rd down. Oh, no, it's not open. Here goes Haynes King. He's going to run. Haynes going to get the first. And that's going to be 1st and goal at the 1 for Haynes King. Big 3rd down conversion. Everything was boxed, but unfortunately, when you got a mobile quarterback that can get out that pocket and take off, this is exactly what happens. And that's going to include the 3rd quarter. Tech is at the 1. I'm sure they're going to wait till the 4th quarter to run their next play. And walking into the 4th quarter, Georgia Tech is on the verge of a top 5 upset. Let's see, can these guys capitalize just to give you guys a heads up for their game coming up for both teams. And we're going to see what their game is, who they will play next. Hands it off. Haynes King, touchdown, and Tech takes a 3-score lead again. Georgia Tech is looking like they're about to improve to 7-2 on the season. They got a game. They got a bye next week, so they're off next week. So Tech will go to 7-2 on the bye. Let's see who Cal has coming up. If Cal does go on to lose, they got a game next week at Florida. They got another big game to get ready for on the road. Their next 3 is on the road. So this is going to be the gauntlet of their schedule. They got two easy games down the stretch, but these is their gauntlet right here. They got Florida State. Next week they got Boise State at Boise State. So a lot of good football to come up in the next couple of weeks for Cal. So this is a big test right here for this offense. As you see, they really haven't been able to get anything going on in the air because that off defensive line of Georgia Tech came to play today. Taking these guys at least cut into this lead, though. Here we go. Play action for Chandler Rogers. And the pressure's coming again. Incomplete. Oh, my goodness. This Georgia Tech defense has played outstanding to this point. I'm certain Coach Mason is already saying that offensive line will be addressed this offseason. Here goes Chandler Rogers. It is complete. It's going to be a gain of 9. Make that 3rd down and 1 to go. Here goes Chandler Rogers. He's looking, gets the completion to the sideline. 1st down. And that's Jack Andrews with his 2nd catch of the day.
Nice job by the QB there going through his progression. He was looking somewhere else to go with the football. No one open except the big
player goes in motion. Here goes Chandler Rogers. He's going to take this shot. Oh, he's going to get picked off. And that may be a pick 6 for Georgia Tech, and it is. Touchdown, Zachary Toby. And Tech puts this game on ice and get ready to go to 7-2. Oh, my goodness. They tap off a great day at the office. It's a 3rd interception by Cal. This is a team that don't turn the ball over a lot. So the fact that they got a lot of turnovers today was a big step for Georgia Tech. Here goes Nazir Hunter. He's going to get to the 22. 4:03 left in this game, and this game is pretty much over. So again, 1st and 10 for Cal. Let's see, can that offense get anything going? Rogers looking, it's going to get sacked. And that is, this game just has gotten away from Cal at this point. Georgia Tech's defense is going to look at this tape. They're going to be very proud of themselves after this one. Going in motion, I believe that's Jack Andrews. Here goes Chandler Rogers. And another sack. And Tech with their 2nd sack of the day. And that is Sylvian Yondelgen. And if I mess his name up, my apologies, sir. This is the senior. He is not from the United States. So one of the international guys that Tech recruited on that defensive line. 3rd and 25. He takes a shot. It's picked off again. And that's Amari Harvey, the junior. Man. What a day at the office for Georgia Tech. And what a day for this Georgia Tech defensive line. They have really come to play today. Here goes Jamal Haynes for another 1st down.
right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired.
And we're getting under 3 minutes left in this game. Tech is putting this game away. And I believe this is going to make them improve to 2-0 in the Big Ten. I think they only have a few more. Yeah, they got, let's see, looks like they got 2 more Big Ten games. And this could put them, this is going to give them great positioning to potentially make it to the Big Ten title game. So this is a big win right here for Georgia Tech. If you're Kyle, you still got games to play. You got Florida, you got Boise State, so you still have a chance to bounce back in the Big Ten schedule. But this one right here, you got to win out basically if you're going to make the Big Ten title game. Hands it off to Jamal Haynes. He's going to lose a yard. And that is the 2-minute warning. Georgia Tech is getting ready to improve to 7-2 on the season. They only got 3 games left. They got a game at home in 2 weeks against Michigan State. It's going to be a win for them. Then they go on the road the rest of the way. They got to go to UGA, and they got Boise State. Here goes the pressure, incomplete. And they're probably going to kick a field goal here to extend this lead to 38-7. Kick is up. It is good. And that's 38-7. Under 2 minutes left. Georgia Tech. This is going to be a big win as far as their playoff chances. The committee is going to really take heed to this one. And they give you guys a breakdown of the current bracket at this moment right now. Georgia Cal was number 7 on the bracket. There will be, so that may change up depending on the rest of the way. Here goes Nyzia Hunter. A couple of teams that are in the mix right now. Arizona's number 1. You got Cal at number 7 in the ranking. You got Kentucky at 10. You got Mizzou at 6. They will host Oklahoma State if this playoff started today. You got Kansas on the road at Boston, hosting Boston College. And you got UCLA, who's the 5th seed right now. That's an incomplete pass. So it's kind of trying to shake itself out to set this thing up for the long run for the playoffs. So we'll see what happens. But as I said, you will get a chance to see a lot of the games. You're going to see a lot of the games, the Big Ten title games. So you may see some of these teams again. Play action. Rogers rolls out the pocket. It's going to be caught. First down. Tough day at the office right here for Cal, but they get a couple of completions here and there. You got to credit these guys for fighting to the end.
Make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Got 1st and 10 at the 35. Chandler Rogers drops back. That's going to get caught. Gain of 10, and that's Jonathan Brady. That's his 2nd catch of the day.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game.
Here we go. Chandler Rogers looking. He takes his throw, and it's going to get caught. And that's a first down. And that's a big completion. That looked like that. I believe that was Mario Anderson. Well, Maven Anderson on that play.
We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together, and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They're inside the 25. This might be the first time Cal's really had an opportunity. He broke out of a sack. Oh man, he got sacked right there. And that's another sack by this Georgia Tech front. Oh my goodness. These guys are having a field day right now against his offensive line. Rogers gets the completion. Oh, it's not incomplete, actually. Make that 3rd down and 12. 107 left in this ball game.
On third down,
Tyler Rogers throws it. He's overthrew it. Oh my goodness. That was just a disastrous play right there. They make that fourth. They get 4th and 12. They got to get to the 15 to keep this drive alive. But if they don't, this is likely the last play of the game for Cal.
You try to grow from a lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it.
4th and 12. Got to get to the 20. Got to get to the 15 for first. Sending out in motion. Rogers. Got time. He's going to throw to the corner. Incomplete. And that's going to be the game for Kyle. We'll take a knee and get up out of here.
This football game, this coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Here goes the handoff to Jamal Haynes, and Haynes is going to gain a yard.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a.
And I think they're going to probably just run this clock down.
Some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out because this wasn't a.
This may be the last play. Although they're going to take a knee, and that's going to be your ball game. Georgia Tech with a dominant 38-7 victory at home against their conference opponent, Cal. They improved to 7-2. Cal drops their first game of the year. And good luck to these two teams the rest of the way. Thank you for tuning in to the first, no pun intended, game of the week stream. And that's going to be the end of this stream. Thank you for tuning in and have a good one, everyone, and enjoy your football Sunday.